Hi everyone, today I'm going to be ranking my first 10 platinum trophies on PlayStation. I recently hit my 10th platinum, so I thought I'd rank them all from worst to best, and I ranked them based on several different criteria. So it was how hard the plat was, how annoying it was, how much I enjoyed it, and how much I liked the game. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So in 10th place, and not even deserving of 10th, is Light in the Darkness. I'm glad this was free, because honestly I want a refund on the time, let alone if I'd have put any money into it. This game is genuinely one of the most boring games I have ever played. I was bored within the first 20 minutes and only kept playing because I knew it was only about an hour and hoped it would get better. It didn't get better, it got worse. In 9th place is another free game, and that's Bunny Raiders. This game was another short game, but unlike the previous one, I actually enjoyed playing it. I know people online hate on it, but I thought it was actually alright up until I beat the first boss. From that point it got really boring. It was just the same thing over and over and over. I only needed one trophy by that point, so I thought I'd just keep playing for the plat. Overall, I thought it was fairly solid, just every other game on this list is that much better that it just can't compare to them. So in 8th place is one of my favourite games on this list, but has an absolutely horrific platinum, and that's Rocket League. I absolutely love this game, as you'll know from watching my channel, but the platinum was terrible. I had most of the trophies auto pop when I logged into my account, but only about half of them did. I had to go and complete the annoying trophies like pull shot, where you have to hit your opponent into the ball to get the ball to go into the goal. I had to set that up with a bot because there's no way I'm going to be able to do that with skill-based matchmaking, and I had to play the worst game mode in the game. If you've played the game and you're any good at it, you know which mode I'm talking about, and that is the single player tournaments. Even on the highest difficulty of bot, it was too easy to the point of being boring, and I had to play that for an entire hour just to finish it and get the trophy. And the best part, the team player trophy, where you need to play against every team in the season, didn't pop, so I had to replay the entire thing again, but I had to do it offline so the trophy would pop, and then go online to get it to register properly because the trophy is glitched. And this meant I had to play the worst game mode in the game twice, probably spending a good 2.5 hours doing it because of how long you have to spend to be able to complete it. The only reason this game isn't lower on the list is purely because it's Rocket League. If it was just based on the requirements for the platinum, not the game itself, it would be dead last. But this game is just one of my favourite games, so I can't put it any lower. In 7th place is another game you guys on this channel know about, and that is Thief Simulator. Again, another game I really like, but on PC. The PS5 version is awful. It's incredibly glitchy, and I got stuck on the last mission in the second street where you need to place the painting between the fences and then swap it over. The painting wouldn't spawn in my car, so I physically couldn't complete it for ages. Luckily I managed to force it by buying the van and getting it to work that way, but I almost wasn't even able to complete this game because it was so glitched. All of the trophies themselves were fairly decent, but how broken the game was, and the fact that some of the missions I had to do like 5 or 6 times, spending about 3 hours trying to do them because it kept glitching, makes this game so much lower on the list than it would be otherwise. If the game worked like it does on PC, this game would probably be higher than it is because the trophy requirements were really good. The game itself is really good. It was just an awful experience on PlayStation because it was so buggy. In 6th place is one of the first games I played on PlayStation, and it's a game I picked up when it was on the PS monthly games in my first ever month, and that is Stray. Most people that are put off from the platinum don't like the speedrun trophy. Speedrun in the game is actually really easy. I did the entire game in 1.5 hours on my speedrun when I only needed to do it in under 2, and I don't even really do speedrunning. That was the first speedrun I'd ever attempted. The real problem trophy, and the reason it's this low, is the Can't Catch Me, where you need to complete the first Zerg section without getting hit. I had the entire path down packed, but one section of it was so annoying it took me an entire hour to get this trophy. An incredible game and great platinum, just one annoying trophy that puts it this low on the list. It's an incredible experience. I think you should 100% try it. If you're not used to speedrunning, I would still go for it anyway, because it's really not difficult to speedrun it, especially if you've played the game once already. I would 100% give it a try. Okay, so we're now halfway through the list and we're officially going to the top 5, the better half of my first 10 platinums. So without further ado, in 5th place is a game you probably wouldn't expect to be above some of the others in this list, and that is Monopoly. I played this game non-stop for an entire week when I saw it was on PS Plus and really enjoyed the game. The platinum itself was relatively easy to get to. The only annoying trophies was landing on an income tax square on the first go and landing on every square during the match, but the first go one you can just keep resetting every single time until you get it, and every square on the match there was like a way you could set up the game so you could easily get that. Both of them took a little while, but they're still relatively easy because you can customize the game you're playing. Because it only lasted a few days, I can't place any higher in the list because the other ones in this list are just that much better. And then in 4th place is Maneater. This is a game I previously played on Xbox and 100%ed, and I loved playing through it. Thought I'd play it again after seeing it on PS Plus. Really enjoyable game. I'd 100% recommend it if you haven't played it before. Platinum trophy is really easy, and honestly it just completes the entire experience. You don't have to go out of your way to do anything to get it. It's just basically fully completing the game. The only problem I had with it was one of the targets wouldn't spawn on the map till I found a way to reset it online. Almost stopped me getting the platinum, but overall still an incredible experience. I just couldn't place any higher because the final 3 games on this list are so much better. Okay, so now we're into the top 3, the podium of this list, and starting at number 3 is God of War 2018, an absolutely incredible game and probably one of my favourite games on this list. I would say it's probably the best game on this list, but the platinum was an unenjoyable experience for a lot of it, and that's the only reason it's not higher. I can't find any criticism in the top 2, but I can find plenty of criticisms with the platinum of this game, even though it's the best game on the list. I spent hours grinding Niflheim to get the remaining trophies after I'd finished the game, which was enjoyable at first but got boring really fast, and I lost count of how many times one of the traps killed me without me being somewhere you could get hit at the end of a run, which wasted so much time. Probably had at least an entire hour wasted, probably more. Then the treasure hunter trophy had me going back to areas I had already completed everything in and fully finished the entire area just to get a single dig spot, and a lot of these areas didn't have easy fast travel, so I spent so long running back, rowing back to get these single things just for the one trophy, even though everything else in the area was completely done. Everything else in the game was incredibly enjoyable. I absolutely loved this game, which is why it is as high as it is, but I couldn't place it at number 1 or 2 just because of those 2 things that really ruined the platinum for me a bit and had me kind of fed up with it. But I am glad I decided to save the Valkyries till last, so I did all of the Valkyrie fights in one go at the end. That was the best way to finish this game, and honestly made the game so good in my opinion. Generally an incredible game. If you've not played it, I don't know what you're doing. You really need to play it. I can't place any higher just because of those 2 things when I was going for the platinum. So we're on to the final 2 games, and I had no complaints about the platinums with these, which is why they're as high as they are. So the game in 2nd place is Subnautica, the original Subnautica. This is a game I had previously played and completed on Xbox. My second playthrough of the game, which was on PlayStation, made the experience so much more enjoyable. Knowing what I was doing it all again, re-exploring it, made the game so much better. The platinum is really easy and it fits with the entire game. You're not really going out of your way to do something you wouldn't normally do. If anything, the platinum just gets you to explore stuff maybe you might ignore if you were just playing through the story. Ultimately makes the game a lot more finished and put together. It's an incredible experience. I think everyone needs to play it at least once and fully complete. It's not difficult to fully complete either. The only reason this isn't number 1 is because I enjoyed the first game more than this. Overall an incredible game and could easily have been number 1. And finally we're on to the last game on this list, 1st place, and it was my first ever platinum trophy, which I guarantee almost everyone watching this, if you've got any platinums at all, you should have, and that is Astro's Playroom, a game you get for free and is an incredible experience to get you used to your controller's capabilities. Platinum was easy and made the game so much more enjoyable. One of the most enjoyable games on this list. I did not want it to end and I enjoyed every single minute of it. My only complaint was it wasn't longer, which you can't really be surprised with the free game, and I can't wait to eventually pick up Astrobot and play it just because this game was so great. A great game to get you into platinum trophy hunting and into PlayStation. I can't find a single complaint with it, so I think it deserves the top spot. And that rounds out the list. Let me know what you think of my rankings and any other videos you'd like to see me do on this channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.